Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. This is another paid request, this time from Matthew. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, topics, reactions, reviews, re-reviews, randomness, out of the blueness, whatever it may be, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box down below. Now, Matthew wanted me to look at the 9 movies he requested and rank the movies. Which I'm like, that's no problem. Thank you for the request. But the 9 movies he had requested so far were Brotherhood from 2010. If you wonder, I got the list over here. Duma from 2005. Precious, Headhunters, The Florida Project, Chapter 27, Lloyd, Rescue Dawn, and Magic. And I guess to rank them, stupid phone. I guess the best way to rank them is this. Of course, stupid thing giving me something I don't need. Stupid spam. And sorry about that. I would say of the 9, Matthew, that you requested, the one I liked the most was Brotherhood from 2010. That was a film I reviewed where it was about a frat initiation gone wrong and gone haywire, where these guys are being new to this college frat. They're told that you're supposed to rob this place, but the thing is that it's all set up and supposed to be set up, so it's all, there's no serious trouble. But because of one fuck up, someone gets shot. Not killed, but wounded, shot. And that's where things just unravel. And I just thought it was fairly tightly paced. I thought the acting was fairly good. The lead guy is Trevor Morgan. He was the little kid in Jurassic Park 3. So it was kind of cool to see him more grown up. I thought he handled himself well. Sure, repeat. A robot that malfunctioned. The guy who owns the convenience store, he was one of the characters in the Friday the 13th reboot. He was the guy that got the axe in the back, and then Jason pulled it out of his back after using him as bait. He's in the film. I do have little nitpicks here and there I mentioned in the review, but other than that, I thought it was a pretty damn decent flick. It's a flick that went under the radar. I think it's worth a look. I believe it was for free on YouTube. The cover, which I might put the cover over there, the cover seems a bit misleading. Maybe it won't be over there, but maybe it'll be the thumbnail. The cover is a bit misleading. It makes you think it's one type of film, but it's a lot more... Yeah, it was a lot better than I thought it would be. I thought it was pretty decent. The acting worked well. Like I said, it moved pretty fast. Never got boring to me. It kept me interested to see what would happen next. The second favorite would be Duma from 2005. It's about a boy whose father died, and you have this cheetah who's orphaned. Him and his dad taking care of it. He doesn't know what to do with his cheetah next. Then there's a point where he wants to take the cheetah back to where it's safe, so he begins his journey. During the journey, he meets this guy played by Eamon Walker. Eamon Walker, he was the bad guy in Blood and Bone with Michael Jai White. He's been in other stuff. I thought the cheetah, the way it was handled, the animal handlers, performers, meaning getting the cheetah to perform as much as you can with the cheetah, I thought that was done well. The boy was comfortable with the cheetah. A lot of scenes they're together, and the boy definitely had a handle. And I thought the boy, did a decent job. I've seen much worse child actors. I didn't mind the film. I thought it was pretty decent. If you like movies, dealing with that kind of stuff, it didn't feel too kiddified either. It didn't feel Disney-like, which to me is a good thing. So Duma from 2005 I thought was pretty decent. Then I'll probably choose Magic from 1978 with Anthony Hopkins. Mainly because I thought Hopkins gave a pretty decent performance. He plays a guy who is a failed comedian. He comes back with a ventriloquist dummy, and he's much more successful. But you get the idea that that's part of his split personality, whatever the fuck personality you want to talk about. That he needs this thing to talk. And I thought it had some decent supporting cast members. Burgess Meredith. I think the most effective scene is between him and Anthony Hopkins, where Burgess realizes that Hopkins is fucked up, and he says, I want you to sit there for this amount of time and just talk to me. Don't worry about the dummy. You don't need it. You just talk to me. And then Anthony Hopkins is trying to talk, and it's all fine. And he keeps asking how much time it's been. And then ultimately he says, I'm not going to make it. And this is sort of a sobering moment. So I think there's some decent psychological attributes with it. Again, there's a few nitpicks, and I can't remember all the nitpicks I had with it. Like I said, the review's still up, so feel free to check it out for those who want to. But I remember not minding that film. Then I'd probably put Rescue Dawn afterward, because didn't mind Christian Bale's performance. Did not mind Steve Zahn's performance. I thought it was kind of a meh story. You know what? Actually, I'll take that back. Would I take it back? I'd probably say Precious. I'll say Precious next from 2009, and then Rescue Dawn. Precious, which I can't fuck up by that review who Mariah Carey was. I know. I can't fuck. I don't know where my brain was. The wires were switched around when Mariah Carey. That's not Mariah Carey. That's not fuck. That's not what I meant. I still think both the teacher and the therapist working with this girl, they did a good job with it, all that jazz. But I did like. Precious is a film that's hard to watch, obviously because of the subject material. The lead girl, I don't think she was as great as people made it out to be. Like, I don't think she was an Oscar nominee worthy actress. A lot of times she's mumbling for the purpose of the story. I understand, but there are times I'm like, I need subtitles to hear what this lady's saying. But it was not a bad film. The woman Monique, as her mom, just hate this character, but Monique did a good job making a character you just feel visceral hatred for, as she just verbally abuses the lead character. The teacher and the therapist, they both do a good job being nice different parts of positive adulthood parental figures in their ways for Precious. It's just not the type of film I'd go out of my way to watch or ever watch again. But I mean, it was a decently made film. And particularly the supporting actors, I thought made it work. And then Rescue Dawn. Just Rescue Dawn, I like Christian Bale and Steve Zahn, but the movie's kind of boring. I don't think it was as visceral, as intense. I got more intensity out of Missing in Action 2 at the beginning, when they torture Braddock with putting a fucking rat in a sack, and he had to go fucking bite it. Then Rescue Dawn. Rescue Dawn, it kind of like a lot of them just waiting around. Once in a while, a little bit of conversation here and there, more waiting around, until ultimately they do try to escape. They go through the water, they go through the jungles. I don't know, I didn't get the big hype with Rescue Dawn. I just didn't. I mean, hell, I got more out of The Naked Prey back in the day. It's just kind of there. I didn't hate it, but it was there. So yeah, I would say Brotherhood 2010, Duma 2005, Magic 1978, then Precious, then Rise to Dawn. Headhunters was okay, but to be honest, I didn't hate the film. It's a Norwegian film. There's a couple of nice directing points. I can't remember much about the film, honestly, so I guess that kind of tells you a bit. But I remember not hating the film. And then the ones I didn't care for, Lloyd, lead kid, I thought was annoying. Just like the whole movie thought he was annoying. The cast members thought he was annoying. I thought he was fucking annoying. So just not a character I cared to hang around with and watch. Then Chapter 27, I liked even less because Jared Leto gained all that weight for nothing to play the guy who shot John Lennon. As a story that was not worth telling, because what really happened during the story? He arrived, he fucked around, he fucked around, he fucked around, as in he walked, he watched, he walked, he walked, he narrated. Oh, there's Lindsay Lohan. He makes a few phone calls. He gets a prostitute. He goes up, he shoots John Lennon. And there's not a lot of details you get into the psyche of technically why Jared Leto, that person, did this. Other than he wanted to be the character in this book. And chapter 27 is the next chapter. And that book doesn't have chapter 27, but in, I guess, this person's mind, he is the next chapter because he wanted to be this character. I still didn't get a lot of big, depth-filled storyline or character development, or it felt like, what was even the point of this being made? You didn't learn anything. You didn't, like, it was not a story worth telling. And then the worst one and most overrated was the Florida Project. The film that got all these critical accolades. I'm sitting there, I'm going, you know what? If this movie was strictly about Willem Dafoe owning this hotel, this shitty hotel, and all the crazy bullshit he has to deal with, as we learn more about Willem Dafoe, and it's about a guy who lives by Disney World. He lives by Disney World, and from time to time we look over, maybe lost dreams of childhood, what could have been, the reality of today, but at the same time he makes reality deal with it day by day, comes to peace with it, deals with this various different residents each day, maybe a little bit of his family life, and get moments of just Willem Dafoe watching the fireworks from that's in Disney World, or all this other stuff, and as he lives at this little dinky motel. If it was from Willem Dafoe's point of view, because he was the best part of the movie, you got me. Hook, line, and sinker, you got me. Yeah, exactly. And yes, I did wash my hands, thankfully. Although the soap doesn't taste good. So I was being stupid. The best way to describe Florida Project, fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. They were annoying. They were twats. They were fucking annoying little bitches you want to kick through a fucking field goal while it's on fire. Not in real life. I'm talking about the characters, not the real people, the characters. Oh, that's how they are in real life. I don't want to watch it in real life either. If I'm in a fucking store getting groceries and there's kids acting that way, I want to walk away so I don't go up and tell the parent, be a fucking parent. Or maybe your fucking husband should have pulled out. Get the fuck out of my face. Stop polluting my ears. I can't shut my ears like shut my eyes. Can't shut my eardrums. You can't behave your kid. I don't blame the kid, I blame you. I don't give a fuck about the kid. I didn't give a fuck about her mom, who's a dirty, dank slut. annoying asshole. I'm like, when I don't care about the characters, I don't care about what's going on. Only when it got to Willem Dafoe, I'm like, yes. When it's down Willem Dafoe, I'm like, fuck. The whole movie should have been about Willem Dafoe's character. Then I would understand the critics. Well, kids are like this in real life. Well, that's another reason why I would never want fucking kids then. If that's the case, I would blow my own brains out while I was covered in a fucking diaper. But anyway, for me, the worst ones was the Florida Project, then Chapter 27, then Lloyd. My favorite ones was Brotherhood 2010, then Duma, and then I would go with Magic with Anthony Hopkins. But I do thank you for the requests, man. If you like them, if you like the ones I didn't like, that's cool. Teach their own. Different strokes for different folks. With that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.